So Allen Robinson is going to be a very fine addition. I'm excited what he's going to bring to the black and gold. And I think this is going to really help Calvin Austin this year because you think about it. Yeah, we had Claypool in the slot last year, but let's say, and I don't know if the Steelers were banking on Calvin Austin coming back after trading Claypool because they had no slot guy after Claypool left.
No, or depth in general.
No, they didn't.
I mean, Steven Sims was there, but even him, wasn't really seeing a lot of targets. Gunnar Olszewski, I mean, let's be real, forget about it. He's a special teamer at heart. He really is.
Is he going to make the roster?
Miles Boykin, special teamer.
Yeah, so I don't know if the Steelers were banking on Calvin Austin coming back after trading Claypool. If they were, that would have put some pressure on Austin a little bit being inserted as a slot guy already, especially coming off of an injury if he did return. Unfortunately, he was on IR all his rookie year, and now the Steelers are going to have to wait a little bit to see what he can bring to the offense. But, thankfully, it's mid-June, so we don't have to wait too much longer. Training camp's around the corner. Preseason's around the corner.
Yep.
As long as he stays healthy, we're going to be able to see that dynamic ability in Calvin Austin. We're going to see that speed, that greased lightning from Calvin Austin.
Yeah.
Which the Steelers offense has lacked for many years. We have had no speed at the receiver position.
We've experimented with speedy guys, but they've all been very underwhelming.
Who was our last great speedy receiver? Martavis Bryant, maybe.
Antonio Brown,
Mike Wallace. I think we tried Dre Archer. We know how that turned out.
Yeah.
Calvin Austin will probably get his feet wet as a return specialist. He's probably going to battle with Gunnar Olszewski to see if he can take that role. And I think that's a great camp battle to get his feet wet there. But also, that doesn't have to insert him into the offense immediately.
No.
Like maybe they were planning last year, which is why the addition of Robinson is great. But we can insert him in 4 wide receiver sets. We can insert them in empty packages. We can see them, obviously, in jet sweeps.
Yeah.
Oh, my God!
Yeah, I mean, with Calvin Austin, with his size and ability and his speed, he can be the gadget guy that Matt Canada's probably slobbing over, honestly. Yeah. Now, he did state last year that he really didn't know exactly how to game plan Austin in the offense.
How do you not know how to game plan a speedy guy like Calvin Austin?
It doesn't make any damn sense to me.
You watch his film in Memphis. Sauce Gardner himself said that he was his toughest matchup ever in college. Sauce Gardner. I know a lot of Steelers fans really overhyped that, but that is some serious credit right there on Calvin Austin's part.
Yeah.
So
there's definitely a way to put him in the offense. There's like I said with Connor Hayward with his size and his position. There's a role for those guys for Calvin Austin.
That brings so much versatility to the offense. How do you not try to get creative with that? With his speed, like get him up down the field, get him going up on seams, get him on slants, get him the ball early, let him use his speed to get up the field. Maybe he's that yacht guy we're looking for. Calvin Austin can really bring something to this offense with his speed, man.
Yeah.
And everyone in camp is singing, man, this boy fast. This guy's crazy quick.
Yeah.
Imagine what he's going to bring with that speed. That's going to bring such a different dynamic to not only the Steelers offense, but to how defenses are going to game plan against that. We're like, oh, wow, that's right. They did draft Calvin Austin in the 4th round last year. He's fast as shit. How do we game plan against that? That's really going to change up defense's game plans rather than, oh, we know what they're doing. Oh, yeah, we've been knowing what they're doing. Like many players have said.
Yeah.
For what was it last year? I think, was it Pratt?
Yeah, Jermaine Pratt, the Bengals. Yeah, I get they're rivals, but I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a rival or not. You're a football player going up against an offense, and you're outwardly saying, yeah, we knew what they were doing before they even snapped the ball.
Dude, like that's terrible.
That's god-awful.
So if you use Calvin Austin's speed creatively, that's really going to mess up the defense's game plan. It's going to keep them guessing. And I think it's going to open up a lot for all the additional receivers on the field. You see Calvin Austin on the field and his big play ability, and you see that defenses see that. They're going to really eye Calvin Austin. But then that's going to open up a lot for a potential one-on-one battle with Pickens or a one-on-one battle with Deontay, which any given day, they could win that battle.
Yeah.
That's really going to open a lot for the offense if they really insert Calvin Austin properly. And not just by jet sweeps. Just because he's speed and gadgety, it doesn't mean, hey, just give him the ball and hope he runs 90 yards to the end zone. That's not going to work all the time.
No.
That's not going to be your old reliable. It's not. You got to get him going creatively. And I hope Canada, I don't trust them, but we have to, don't we?
Let's just beg to God that, he sees the potential.